All right, evidently I was muted. I can't seem to do a live stream anymore. Let's do this again. If it's not the computer, it's something else, and I don't know how the mute button got hit.
I didn't do it.
Say hello to Willie, Brian,
Hi, guys.
Bucky, Silver Assassin,
Hey, Silver.
Joseph, Miss Mary, Annie.
Brian Olier.
Did I say hi to Joseph? I can't remember.
Yes. Hey, buddy.
Hello, buddy.
Annie B.
We did this, but you just couldn't hear me, so we're going to do it again. Hello, Ann.
Noah's World.
I saw
Hi,
her
Ann.
put in sound, and I'm like, maybe she was referring to the mess up last week, so maybe they could hear us this
Hi,
time. But
Cat, the blonde one.
I just didn't catch that. Hello, Cat. Hello, Workman's Adventures. Hello, T.
Miss
Charlie. Mr. Mosby. Antler Army. Hello, Workman's Adventures.
Hi, Jessica.
Hello, Jessica. Miss Charlie. I thought we were about to the bottom.
Jody.
Hello, Zed.
Hey, Zed.
Hello, Dirk Claude. Patty, how are you?
Magna Man.
Hello, Magna Man.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
We do appreciate it. We'll see if we can't not mess up anymore tonight. And I will get my phone on here in a minute so I can make some of you moderators. It's not. Hello, Talca. Hello, Glenn. Hello, Dirt Devil. Hello, 513.
Magnets away. Away. Magnets away.
Where did you see that?
Right there.
Oh, hello, Magnets Away. I get sidetracked. I'm like that little dog that's going along and all of a sudden, squirrel. Hello, Danny Boy. Zed, if I didn't say hi to you, hello.
Hey, Talca.
I think I made it to the bottom. We're going to bring our special guest up real quick. Welcome, one and only,
Hey.
Mr. Clay himself.
Way to surprise me. He could have been like, hey, you ready?
He likes to do that stuff.
Hello, Robert and Melissa. It's good to see you.
It's pretty on you.
So
You everything right now?
we want to thank you all for being in here tonight. I can't even talk. It's just one of those days.
It's a normal day for you, babe.
I know. But we do have some awesome news we wanted to share with everybody.
Yes.
And I think we'll wait till Jen gets over here.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Jen.
Jen's in the corner right now. She's finishing up some stuff, and then she will be right over.
What did you do to make her go into the corner?
He don't make her go into the corner.
Don't make her go in the corner. She's always doing something. Is this the same board, Jen? 'Cause I was trying to
Busy.
No, that's my board, but I don't want to erase my, just don't
I'm going to make some moderators, that's not moderators. If I see you in the chat more than a couple times, I will make you a moderator. That way you can go and check out other people's channels and they can check you out. We did have an awesome time this year in Wisconsin with Clay and Jen, Kat and Jody, Ken and T. Jay don't play.
It was fun.
Mr. Chris maybe.
Whatever. Yeah.
And if you watched the video last night, I finally found a caltrip. Hi, Hunter. I tried hard last year to find one. Clay and Jen tried to put me in position to find one. And people all around me found them, but I just couldn't find one. This year I found one on my birthday. Hi, David. I finally found one on my birthday. and I was super stoked. And I had another bucket lister that we probably stood in that spot 7 or 8 hours last year.
I know.
I couldn't find one, and the very first throw this year I got one. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll have to watch the video when it comes out. It's not out yet. Hello, Mr. Shannon Dalton. How are you doing, brother?
Hey,
Hello,
Shannon.
Piney Man.
Hi, Mary. Beard, did you have your eyes open? She said.
You guys both had some epic finds this year up here. I think everybody had some epic
Yes.
finds.
Yes, and I had, as Clay stated, kind of a 1 in a million find, and that video will be coming out soon.
I forgot about that one. I forgot what you were talking about. And now I
Yeah.
remember. I'm like,
When we
yeah, that was,
go to Wisconsin, if I can get a video a day or 2 videos a day, I will edit them as the days go by. And for the most part, I put out each week, in accordance. I did jump ahead last week with my unbelievable find of a lifetime for me, metal detecting. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Hello, Doolittle Creek Outdoors. I did have a question. I'll be right back. Risha and Clay, keep you entertained for a second.
Hello.
oh, so it's you and I running the show now?
Yeah, we're taking over.
Oh boy, Jen, Beard has left the building. So, yeah, I mean, you guys, when everybody came up this year for our little get together, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait till Beard releases that video of that one spot. You and I found those things.
Yep.
And I mean, everybody just was finding stuff left and right. Chris found a bunch of stuff.
What, when you found the chicks?
When we found the ticks. Yeah.
Nixie, yeah.
I forgot about that, man. I had 2 on me. Beard had 2.
Yep. I didn't get any, and I'm shocked.
You were the one in shorts too. Beard and I and Chris, we were all in pants and stuff. And Dave from Sawdust City had one. And
it seems like they got you guys from up high. Like
Mhm.
Dave were on his neck and his shirt, and yours was higher. His was on his
On my
belly.
side.
Yeah.
Hello, Matt.
They
Hello,
must
Jay.
have jumped out of the trees.
Mhm.
Okay, so I had a question about this. This is a Caltrip. As you can see, it looks like a giant jack from Cracker Jacks.
Mhm.
And these were used during the Civil War. They would line these out to try to maim the horses, even the soldiers of the enemy, to try to keep them from advancing and then to help slow them down. Now, you got to remember, hi, Scott, these have been in the water for well over 100 years.
Hi, David.
But this one here, if you see that point, it's still fairly sharp, and that would hurt a horse. And during the Civil War, a lot of the soldiers' shoes were really, really thin, and some of them were even barefoot. So if they stepped on that, that would also injure them. So it was used during the Civil War to try to slow down oncoming troops.
Sounds like you.
The original Caltrips date back actually to BC. So if you look up the history of Caltrips, the ones that you guys have found, so there's a couple different styles of them that were used during the Civil War. And Beard, you found a couple different styles of them.
Yes.
They date back to like 3-something BC, and I mean there's no exact date to when Caltrips became into actual warfare.
Yeah. Yeah,
Is
they were using Roman times.
Those are like dated back later than that if you read the backstory on them.
Oh yeah. Well,
So I did see Magnet Man asked, "What is the best find Rusty ever found?"
Me.
This is my best find right here.
I knew that was coming.
Yes.
She's
Sucking
scooted
up.
right in. No, I mean, I was just going to put in the chat and the comment on here. I mean, we found everything from a motorcycle to grenades to guns to historical items. Anything that you could possibly think of, we've probably found. I mean, the only thing there's one thing on my bucket list that I want to find. Well, two things. I want to find a Canon, like in the UK, like Ray and Sonic have found. I want to find some of the old shackles. And the day that I find a pair of old shackles, like the old style handcuffs, is the day that Jen and I will retire from YouTube.
Yeah.
Hello, Loretta. No, it's not, Clay.
No,
You
you're
say
not.
that, but it's
You
not.
are not. We won't let you.
So right now we have 40 incredible people in here.
Awesome. We are going to
So
have some giveaways, member giveaways tonight.
we are going to do a couple member giveaways.
3.
Okay, 3.
And I'm just getting them put together because I'm slow and late always.
So we wanted to announce something, and we were waiting for Miss Jen. They have more of the details. Doolittle Creek Outdoors wanting to give magnet fishing a go. Is Magnetar a good magnet to start with?
Never used.
I've never used one, but I think they're probably good magnets. I've seen people use them. So I'm thinking that you're over the UK, so that would probably be the cheapest way for you to go. Because it would cost for Kratos with shipping. I don't know what it would cost to ship to the UK.
Did you say he's in the UK?
I would say just by
The Magnetar.
the way he was writing, but I am not.
Hold on, I'll look him up.
So if he's in the UK, I would definitely look at online magnets.
Yeah, he can't see that.
Yeah, you
Why
can't
don't
even
you
see that.
Check out one of your other ones up there.
I don't have.
Are
but if
you
he's
in the UK, Magna Man?
Got some literature right here on him.
I mean,
So
I
if
love my Kratos magnets.
Why do I have no internet all of a sudden?
These would be if you're in the UK. If you're in the United States, yeah, you know,
Any magnet you use,
Oh, you're actually in
It's fine.
Tennessee.
Oh, he's in Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
yeah, any magnet you use is fine. Most of us here use Kratos, but
Yep.
Yes.
we don't hate on other companies.
Nope.
No, Bucky uses the Brute Boss and loves it. Yes, we do not hate on other companies. As long as you're having fun and getting stuff out of the water, doesn't matter what magnet you throw.
Beard, what is your discount code? So if he is interested in Kratos, you can go to your guys' discount code.
My discount code is Iron Antler.
There you go.
12% off at Kratos. Hello, Ed. Ed just celebrated his 7 years on live streaming.
Oh wow.
Hello, Mr. Kratos. We were just talking about Bear Magnetics.
Mhm.
So we have 42 incredible people in here. So do you guys want to start this? Do you want me to start this? How do we want to go about this?
Well, first off, Jen and I would like to let you guys know that we are expecting,
No, we
and
are
Beard
not.
and Risha would like you to be aunt and uncle. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm expecting
godparents.
medication.
The godparents, yeah. No, unfortunately, no, we are not expecting.
The godparents of my new medication.
So, I mean, we wanted to talk to you, and first off, I want to thank you and Risha for bringing Jen and I up on your guys' live tonight.
Well, you're
Anytime.
welcome anytime.
But we are going to be doing we. I mean, our whole little group of people that we have over the last couple months, we've been talking, and we finally made a decision after a little while. And Jen and I are going to be hosting Trash for Cash next year.
Yay.
We have a location in Wisconsin for it. It's going to be a different date this year, so hopefully they'll be able to accommodate a few more people. It is going to be June 21st and 22nd. There will be a official Facebook event page, and I will start inviting people. So anyone is welcome, whether you are from the UK, from Germany, Canada, wherever you are from, you are all welcome. There's no restrictions. There's no nothing. Bring your magnet. If you don't have a magnet, one of us will have a magnet that I'm sure you could probably use.
Absolutely.
Hello, Snoopy.
Um,
Hi, Snoopy.
we have a lot of stuff. We have an official logo already. Jen worked hard for it. And yeah, I mean, do you have the logo present? Have you've seen it, Beard?
Yeah. The logo's pretty cool. And this year, the charity is going to be
The Shriners Children's.
Shriners.
Shriners
Very,
Children's
Hospital.
very great call.
So not only is it a national, but it is actually, it's a huge organization. And we are looking forward to it because if people didn't know already, Jen was a patient at the Shriners Hospital when she was a child. They actually did her amputation on her leg when she was how old?
1.5 years old.
So a year and a half, she was at the Shriners Hospital, and they did her amputation. So yeah, it's going to be one that's going to be kind of near and dear. And, I'm sure a lot of people, St. Jude's is another one too, that a lot of people have had, some sort of, ties to, whether, somebody or you yourself were, St. Jude's. And it's kind of the same thing that we're hoping for with Shriners.
And one reason, Bucky, that the date was decided is, people have kids in school. So they're like, man, I'd like to come, but my kids are in school. This way your kids will be out of school. You can come for the weekend. Like everybody is welcome. If you don't have a magnet, there's going to be plenty of magnets you can throw. If you want to just come hang out and talk. That's all we're doing is having a big get together, a bunch of people to have fun. Hi, Bob. Raise what money we can for an event for Shriners. If you don't have any money, come hang out. We don't care.
Yeah, that's the thing. What our main goal is for the event too is for everyone to have fun.
Yep.
We're going to go with the same things that we always do. We'll have the ground rules and stuff like that. Absolutely no BS. If there is anything, you will be asked to leave. If you don't want to leave, you will be escorted out.
Absolutely.
High back breaking. And as far as I know last year we had mentioned, hey, can I bring some merch? You're more than welcome to bring it and sell it, but that money's going to the event. It's not for you to profit from.
No.
Absolutely. So I saw somebody asked what town and what city is it in. As of now, we're just going to put it as Wisconsin. We will be coming up with the location here shortly. Jen and I want to go down there and do a little bit of research on the area, just to see, kind of do like initial throwing and stuff like that. And when the time comes closer, within, probably 4 or 5 months prior to the event, the actual location and everything will be released. But we just want to make sure that the spot that we have kind of looked at is going to be a good spot. And also at the same time, we don't want to have it fished out prior to the event.
Exactly. That's the problem with announcing a spot too soon is some people take advantage of that. They go down there and they go to throwing the magnet, pulling stuff out. And not that we don't want people cleaning the water, but we want everybody that goes to the event to have a good time and to enjoy finding stuff too. And you never know what you're going to pull out. Last year I picked the spot, and based upon there was a good park there, close, people could park, a couple bridges.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing you know, people pulling cannonballs and grape shots out of the water. I'm like, whoa, this is crazy.
Well, look at Bucky too. How many bikes did Bucky pull out that day?
Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah.
I mean, he was just, every time I look over, he was pulling out a bike. I mean, we pulled out, what was it, 4,500 some odd pounds? And we raised close to $6,000, which was absolutely
Hi,
awesome.
Brian. We will check into the metal detecting part
Mm-hmm.
in
That's
that
what Jen
area that we're hoping to have the event and see what that entails. If you have to get a permit, not a permit, we don't know that yet. But if not, it's not that far away till there's a place to metal detect.
Most places, most places here in Wisconsin, if it's public, you don't need a permit. You can just let it rip.
Well, I mean, look at the video that you just posted not that long ago. Look how much did you post that video yet?
Last week.
Okay,
That's
So-
a public park,
that's
and that has water, and we've magnet fished, and
And-
you don't need a permit.
And Beer and I actually
And-
fished it.
You
Like,
can
actually,
regular
like,
fish.
fished it.
So yeah, it's Wisconsin.
So
As long as you're
you-
cleaning up, nobody cares.
Once again, if you haven't seen my video from last week, and if you love metal detecting, please go check it out. Because the first half of the video is pretty good, but the last half, for me, was a find of a lifetime. Something that I dream and, fantasize about finding.
Most metal detectors do
Yes.
without finding.
I was shaking, Risha was shaking, and the best part was I got to share it with her. And we were both there at the plug, freaking out.
Yeah.
And then I sent Clay a picture, and he was freaking out.
Yeah.
Mhm. So Zed's
That
place,
was in a public park in Wisconsin.
Yes, there's
So-
always raffles, there's always trophies, there's always a bunch of stuff. We have lots, and we have lots planned. So
Zed's place looks like he said, "I do apologize. I won't be donating my artwork anymore. Sorry, one bad apple sort of thing." That's understandable. It's
That's understandable.
yeah, absolutely.
Like we said, if you are unable to donate, whether it's a painting, whether it's anything, money, we don't care. We just want you to come and have fun.
oh yeah, nothing is required. There is no monetary or I don't know what the other word is, but there's nothing required for you to come and enjoy the day or days. It like we've always said, if you need a place to stay, we have a place for you to stay. If you want to come for the day or both days, you're more than welcome. You can come and hang out afterwards. Our house is always
The after parties are
open. Yeah,
awesome.
they're pretty cool. But
Except for that creepy neighbor.
yeah, everybody is treated like family. They always have been. There is no entry fee. There's never been an entry fee.
The only thing that we ask is that we do have a waiver that when you come to the event, we just ask you that you sign the waiver, make sure that you check in and just sign the waiver, just so in case anything were to happen. Like, I mean, not at an event, but I broke 2 fingers with my magnets. I know there's accidents that always happen, whether, Bondi Treasure stepped on a knife, or people have stepped on nails, or you've had fishing hooks go in your hand. I mean, there's always something that there is a possibility of happening. We just ask that you would sign it, the waiver, when you come here, and then go have fun.
Now, we said there's nothing required to come to this event. There is one thing required. You have fun.
Always.
Because you will have fun. We all have fun. Mr. Glenn Withnell said if someone has something to donate, they contact.
Did we figure out the person that's going to be taking care of the money this year?
Yes.
I believe we did.
Oh,
yes.
we did? Okay, perfect.
My
So if it's
understanding was yes.
if it's a monetary donation, our banker, we'll call him the banker, is Shane from Ohio River History. If it is a item donation, you can either bring it to the event, or you can send it to either us or you guys. Are you guys open to sending things or not? Not so much, because you guys have to travel.
Well, with him, I think he lives probably about 5 miles from us, if I'm not mistaken. So we could probably pick that item
Yeah,
up if that's
That would
something
probably
he
be
wants to do.
easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it safe to say for Glenn to reach out to you guys?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
fine.
pretty sure he lives really close.
Yeah.
If I'm mistaken, Glenn, let me know.
Yes, he is. Hi, Ed. He is very trustworthy.
Okay.
Yep.
Shane.
Also-
Mr. Shane is the one that will be handling the funds. Last year, hi, Matt, if I didn't say hi. Last
They
year,
might.
unfortunately, Jen was accused of taking money from the funds, which she had nothing to do
Never
with the
happened.
funds. Nothing.
And she
We
wouldn't if she had it.
no, she would not.
So-
We took care of the funds. We had 3 different people keeping the books,
Yeah.
and all 3 came up with the same exact number.
And we've already shared proof that every penny went to St.
Yeah.
Jude.
That's awesome, Glenn. Yeah, you can just get it to us, and then we'll get it to the event. But you're more than welcome to come to the event.
Absolutely. One thing I was going to mention that there is going to be again this year is, if everybody remembers from the St. Jude's event, the Gold Nugget.
It's not going to be a gold nugget this year.
Don't say what it is, but it is going to be gold related. So
be
it's
a
going
lot
to be
of
from one of
gold
our
related.
friends over at a mining place. So there is going to be a very interesting gold piece there this year.
Awesome.
Yeah, Willie.
That is awesome.
Higgles is over in St. Croix right now,
Yep.
finding some really cool stuff.
Really cool stuff.
By the way, we have
Mary,
What'd you say?
will everyone be
Oh.
able to see poor little Shane in the crowd?
I'll
We don't-
hold his hand and make sure he gets through all right
What
because
we
he's
can
about
do-
my height.
what we can do is we can tie a balloon to his wrist.
There you go.
Sorry, Shane.
A chocolate
All right.
gold colored wrapper.
Let me make you
Oh,
solo
yes.
layout, Jen. So this is going to be the logo for
Official
the official logo, Trash for Cash 2024. 25, sorry, for Shriners. I have to write 2024 a million times on
know.
papers a day. Can we raffle off a date with someone?
Oh my. I hadn't thought of that.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's awesome. Love
Glenn
that.
said he don't have a ride. He would love to go. Well, you've got basically a year, Glenn.
Yep.
That is really cool, though, Jen.
Thank you.
That is an actual
That is going
Jen
to be,
original.
yeah.
How did Mary know I named my member Shane?
Wow.
Oh, goodness.
Oh,
Again, one of the
Oh, goodness.
you hooked the front door. Oh, geez.
Hi, Grandma Kelly.
Hey, Grandma Kelly.
Hopefully, Grandma Kelly can be able to make it this year. I
I'm
mean,
a big movie fan. Thank you for coming in. Are you not moderated?
Who?
Big movie fan. I thought I modded. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
what I was going to say too, within the next couple days, we will have the actual Facebook event up on Facebook. So I will start inviting people, sending out it's not really invite, but you know how it goes. You send it out to people and they say whether they're going, interested or not going or whatever it may be. So
I think that there's going to be some surprise people next year, too.
there always is.
Yeah. About
There is.
5 or 6 surprise people.
There always is. Oh man. What did we get ourselves into again? I'm just kidding.
it's always, I'm already working on stuff. I have, let's see, 1, 2, I think I got like 4 boxes full of stuff for like raffles and I don't
I
know.
just don't want you working yourself back into the hospital, Jen.
Oh, I'm all right. As long as I start now, I'll be okay.
Glenn said that he might be able to make it, so that would be
All
awesome.
right.
But it'll be 2 days.
Just stay here for a second. Stay here.
Yeah, Jen has been working on stuff. But it'll be a 2-day event. Like I said, we will be with the magnet fishing's no issue. There's going to be tons of places to magnet fish. I kind of looked the area over a little bit today just to get an idea of the layout, and there's a lot of places to magnet fish.
Okay, do you want me to tell what
Yeah, there is.
duck race is going to be for?
And there's we'll find out we're sure on the metal detecting part. But even if for some reason they don't allow metal detecting in that particular place, it's not very far away that you can detect different areas. So, and if you want to stay more than the weekend, you know.
So we do have some of the trophies already made up and ready to go. We won't reveal what they say on them for what categories they are. So the first one, Jen, go ahead.
Trace. All right, let me do solo layout.
laughing at me.
Larisha just about face planted.
Oh, geez. So this is actually a trophy that somebody will be taking home at the event. Like I said, we will not release. Make sure they don't see what this category is on here.
Okay.
Another
awesome.
one that we do have as well is this one.
Ooh, sweet.
And then
Oh, there's a whole box of them.
we do have this one.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
That
this
looks like me.
obviously you guys will probably figure out what this one is for just by the character on it.
Yep.
And then I remember if people that went to the St. Jude's, Mark took home the most, I guess, explosive, dangerous find. This year, the trophy for that one is going to be this guy.
That is awesome.
That would be the trophy for that this year.
Next
There's
year.
a whole box. There's a
There's
whole
literally
bunch.
a whole box.
So there's nothing in there.
Okay.
It's just box.
There are more trophies. I just wanted to show at least a couple of them, especially the big Mama Jamma.
Hello, Expressions.
Hey, Bob.
You're just
It's the dinner bell.
Yeah. Let me grab those.
you're just
Yeah,
now
that's really cool.
getting in here. We are announcing that in 2025 we are going to have Trash for Cash for the Shriners. It will be in Wisconsin, June 21st and 22nd. Is that right, Jen?
Yeah, 21st and 22nd of June.
Put that on my
Everybody is
calendar.
welcome to come. Hi, Jeremy. Everybody's welcome.
Hey, Jeremy.
If you want to try magnet fishing and don't have a magnet, there's going to be all kinds of magnets. We only have like 7 or 8 that we take. I've got a magnet that I've had for 3 years now that's never only took it out of the box to Loctite it.
21st and 22nd.
Yeah, just in case. Night tonight, Joseph. Maybe next week, buddy.
Ficus and Toast actually said, "Oh man, that's a date I may be able to make. I'm happy." Yeah, that's why we wanted to do it. It seems like
Yeah.
that was the census this year. Is a lot more people are going to be able to
Awesome.
attend June 21st and 22nd.
Yeah, that way the kids are out of school.
Correct.
Mhm.
So when we first started the events, it started as Magnets and Healthy Minds, which in May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and that's why we did it in May. And we tried to keep it in May, but it slowly came to being a little bit hard for not only ourselves with the kids still being in school, but for others. So we decided that this year we were going to change it to when the kids were out of school, which was also a little bit tough because we didn't want it to be too hot. But then we also were fighting in between holidays and such. So, yeah, so that's the date that we decided to land on.
Magnets away. I would like to donate some old English shackles found from the 1800s, a new Magnetar T-shirt for your event. Would that be okay? Absolutely.
Yes,
Wow, yeah.
that would be awesome.
Clay's like, yay, I win.
I'm gonna have to enter that one because that's one of that is literally my all-time bucket list right there.
Wow.
So when Clay gets the Facebook page up next week, I will try to copy that link. Then I can run it across the bottom of the screen, so that way you know who to contact to. What are you doing? You're
I
distracting
think
me.
somebody said they sent you a PM Expressions
Expression.
because it says Iron Antler has a new message.
See how I get sidetracked?
Sorry, guys.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Well, let me. Try to go
Some
see.
love.
So what's been new with? Have you guys gotten out and adventured recently?
Us?
Yeah.
We really haven't, have we? I mean,
It's
we've
been
dug a few
too
times,
hot.
but it's like the temperature has been like 97 and it feels like 150 with the humidity.
I don't see it.
It's awful. Okay.
So if you see it, you need to go look at it.
I know we haven't even been out since actually everybody came up.
Yeah.
But it's just been storms and rain and yes, Tin Man, I saw your question earlier. Yes, all of our rivers around here are actually quite high. I mean, we've had tornadoes. We had a place about an hour from us get hit by a tornado. A church that Jen has family that has gone to. Actually, your adopted mom.
Yeah, well, she's like the family that you go over to every day and stay the night and like just live at when you're a kid. My adopted mom. Yeah. My adopted family.
So it's been kind of it's hit close to home for a lot of people. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Adam from Midwest Adventures and myself actually went out down to Iowa and were actually able to see that storm that hit Wisconsin. We chased it all the way from Iowa to Wisconsin. We caught some pictures that were just absolutely insane. I mean, we've recorded them in 360, just all different crazy stuff.
Hello, dispatched.
Dispatch. I saw Dispatch say hi to us. Jen, say hi to Dispatch Detecting.
Did you
Hello,
not?
dispatch.
No, I guess it wasn't new. It was just reminding you of one. I couldn't find
I don't
it.
know. We couldn't find it if there was a new one.
It just popped up and I thought somebody sent you a new one.
But yeah, when he gets the Facebook page up, you can contact Clay then, and he can give the address to where, golly, here I go again, to where you can send it. I was just reading the second most active tornado season in history, I read, Shannon said.
Wow.
I mean, Wisconsin's had a lot this year. I mean, we've gotten a couple pictures of whether there were funnel clouds, all different things, whether it was funnel clouds. I mean, storms coming in, shelf clouds, lightning strikes, all different crazy things.
Hello, Kettle.
Hey,
Wait a
kiddo.
minute. I don't know how many people have actually watched Zed's place. You're not doing nothing with your work. That is gorgeous.
Yeah,
Wow. What is
Shut
that?
up.
That's
it's like melted aluminum poured into like anthills.
Oh,
and stuff.
yeah. That stuff is so cool.
What?
Wow.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yes.
So whoever your haters are,
and one thing too. He's at how many subs?
what?
959.
Yeah,
He's at
959.
959.
What?
Wow. We should get
If
him.
you guys have not checked out his artwork,
Yeah.
head over
Check
to
out
Zed's
Zed's
place.
place.
Seriously, this is. I would buy this. Are you
Subscribe.
kidding me?
Yeah, that's really cool.
Mm.
Yeah, and we're sorry that
Let's try to
you.
get him to 1,000 tonight.
Well, I just subscribed him, so
Make sure you leave a comment on that too.
I definitely am because that is gorgeous.
Wow.
Miss Charlie said he is insanely talented. Yeah,
Yeah.
Will there be a event page for people to see the details at some point in the future? Yes, within the next week or so, we will have that up. I'll probably honestly do it tonight as long as Jen will send me the logo.
Yeah, I will.
I can get that set up for next year, you guys. Like I said, June 21st, June 22nd. It's going to be in Wisconsin. We're going to wait a few months yet before we release the location, just so that way we don't have that area fished out, per se.
Look at that.
Wow.
These are gorgeous.
Wow.
I can't believe anybody is hating on that. Those are gorgeous.
Grandma Kelly has a very special one of my artwork. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, that is
Yeah.
Yeah, you do some incredible work.
Mhm.
Anita,
Anita.
hi,
Anita.
Jimmy.
Hi, Anita.
Anita.
Just discussing next year's event, Miss Anita. We'll be in Wisconsin,
Hi, Julie.
June 21st and 22nd.
Yes, sir.
We're not releasing the exact location right at this point,
No.
but we chose those dates so people can come with their children.
Wow, that
Miss
was
you
so-
too, Anita. I wish we would have got to see you this year, but we'll be back next year.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Bucky.
Rusty Magnets emails sent. Awesome. Thank you. Magnets away. I will respond to that as soon as we get off of Beards Live tonight. We will have that. If anybody is interested in sending stuff for donations, raffles, or anything like that, how do you
Yes.
want to do that? Do you want to do to
waffles.
our email? Then we can go with just the locations and figure out who can do what.
What?
Yeah.
No, my mind is literally sitting on his artwork. That literally
Yeah.
just blew my mind.
That's-
That literally blew my mind.
So we will get back with Mr. Shane to get the information for when we start taking donations, where they will be sent. And it's my understanding from Mr. Benny Kratos, he will be at the event next year,
Absolutely.
along with some other people. Can't wait.
Julie is in here, by the way. Hi, Julie. The
Hey,
blonde one is in here as well.
You got me absorbed now, Jen.
huh?
You got me absorbed now.
Yeah.
Aren't they gorgeous?
Put your email in there.
Alright.
Yeah,
Maybe-
Kat, we were just talking about the event and the dates, and we're all excited. So I'm going to put this to you because you did it to me last year. What is your goal for this event?
Are you kidding me? It's a collaborative effort. So I don't know.
What did we do? We did what? 6?
No, we I think
So-
our goal number was 5, wasn't it?
It was,
It was
three.
3.
3?
Yeah. And we,
We went over
Over.
double.
yeah.
You want to do 5?
Hi, Annette.
I started to set the goal low and I set it at 3, just dreaming. And we were at 3 before the event even happened.
Yeah, we were.
I know. That's
We
the-
raised another basically $3,500 at the event.
I don't know. What do you want
Everyone
to
is welcome.
Okay.
And your
Wanna do
kids will be
5?
out of school. You can bring the kids because this will be
Oh yeah, kids are always welcome.
Yeah, this will be a
Mhm.
family and kid friendly environment.
So, Beard, I believe that Jen and I have decided we're going to shoot for.
Or should we shoot past what we did last year? Or should we shoot for what we did last year?
Oh, that'd be a good challenge right there.
So we've got some anus in here if somebody can zap them.
What?
Oh, geez.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Mary.
Oh, I didn't see.
I didn't even see who it was.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Set it for 6,000. Shannon Dalton said set it for 6,000. Because that's what we did for.
Also, anybody that tries to start anything, there will be legal actions taken.
And there still can be for spreading slandering.
Yes. Thank you, Mary. Hi, Joe.
I'm just saying there's enough witnesses to this that has been going on that the slander will stick and it will
Yeah.
cost you money and possibly jail time. I'll be back.
We have no control over jealous people, people with no brain. We can't control them. All we can do is control what we do and do the right thing. But anybody that would try to damage or hurt people trying to raise money for children, that just gives you an idea of their character. Yeah, Joe, we're going to have an event in 2025 for the Shriners. We'll be in Wisconsin, June 21st and 22nd. Everybody is welcome. There will be some awesome donations, and I will probably make a few knives. The knives I make this time will be a little different than what I normally make. I'm going to try to make, make a couple of Damascus knives. Scott, they said probably 4 or 5 months before the event, somewhere in that neighborhood.
There we go. For location wise, we're going to be talking about that in a couple months. So,
good night, Magnets Away.
Bob Kraft said, "What about an old man beating up Clay?" Yeah.
Yeah. You never know. It could happen again.
Kathy, I think, is going to have an announcement, the blonde one, kind of about the quilt. I think she wanted to talk about, so she may put the details into the in the chat. So if she would like to do that, she can go ahead, and if we catch it, we'll have to pin it up there so we can all kind of talk about it.
Hello, DC. No, you didn't miss anything, Annie. Yeah, hopefully nobody smashes their fingers, Willie. But it's going to be a great event. We know there's going to be people to try to interrupt this event, but all those that try to interrupt this event shows what kind of a person they are when they want to try to take away from people trying to help children in need. And you know what they say about karma. So what goes around comes around.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Doolittle. We're on here every Wednesday night. We will try to answer any questions we can about the magnets. Like I say, I use Kratos. Some people use Brute. Other people use different brands. And all we can tell you is whatever you use, just go out there and have fun. It's not a competition on what brand you use. If you want to use the Kratos and want my discount code, it's Iron Antler. Get you 12% discount. Hi, Tammy.
If you need some horseshoes for some knives and stuff, I have some for you as well. Glenn said.
All right, Glenn. Thank you, brother. I've got a 55-gallon bucket full of horseshoes. I work with a guy that shoes horses, and he had the whole bed of his truck full once, and he said, "Do you want those? Take them." So I took them. Then send Jody or I a message for the address.
So the blonde one, okay. The blonde one, she was gonna talk about her quilt that she had talked about with last year potentially. So what she was talking about, the blonde one, which is going to be Jody from Arky Treasure Hogs. So our Jody and the blonde one are Arky Treasure Hogs. She is making a quilt that's going to have basically everybody's T-shirt on it that will end up going into some sort of like a quilt. It's got everybody's T-shirt on there.
And I'm going to win it.
That's a cool idea. Look for the post before that. Where am I looking for? There it is. So as of now, the quilt is a full size. It's not complete, so there's room to grow. If you'd like one if you'd like one of
your shirt, if you want your shirt on the quilt, is what she's trying to say.
Yep. Matt Town said, "Can you make me a quilt for that shirt?" For Anita.
A shirt for that quilt. Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I can.
Speaking of the banker is in here tonight.
I feel like he
Shane.
needs a briefcase.
Nice to have you in here, Shane. Thanks for stopping in, man, to Iron Antlers Live.
Hey, Shane, what's up, brother?
He did miss the announcement of June 21st, June 22nd in Wisconsin. We have a location already picked out. The event page will be set up on Facebook. So it should be a little bit more easier this year than Memorial Day weekend when everyone's kids are still in school. So,
Hi, Frank. Shane, if you want to pop up for a minute, I will drop the link. Just let me know down in the comments if you want to. Pop up here. Danny Boy, did I say hi? I can't remember. I've had a squirrel brain all afternoon for some reason. But yes, Mr. Shane has graciously volunteered to be the banker. There can't be no accusals on other. Okay, brother. People taking money that never happened. Haters are going to hate. It doesn't matter what you do.
and like I said, too, the
All right,
thing is,
Magna,
when we're at this event, there's going to be absolutely zero issues there.
no,
If there's any issues, you'll be asked to leave. If you don't want to leave, you will be asked
escort.
to leave. You'll be fit. I can't even talk. I'm frustrated.
Yeah, you will be escorted off if you want to come to Start Trouble. This is to raise money for a charity and for a bunch of incredible people to get together and have fun. Also, if I remember correctly, Jen's daughter will be cooking on site.
Yes.
So there'll be on-site catering. Treasure
Coast. Danny boy, yeah. Hi, Treasure Coast. I don't know. I have my ideas, but
I'm just going to throw this out there. If you guys want to take any legal action, we're 100% behind you.
All right, kind of figured that. I appreciate that. Like I said, it is what it is. I'm past it.
Yeah, it shouldn't have to even get that far. I mean,
no.
it's
Whoever it
nonsense.
is, what I'm going to say is this: whoever put that out there for Beards Live has zero respect for your beard, which is absolutely BS. And I apologize about that.
Oh, you ain't got nothing to apologize
I
about.
have no respect for anyone.
They have no respect for anyone.
Did you catch a name or did it just say deleted account when you saw it?
Well, there was some kind of bogus name on it, but
Okay, I didn't catch it.
Yeah, I've asked a couple people if they caught a name, and no one's caught a name.
it's some fake account is
Yeah.
what it is.
Oh, I can guarantee I know who's behind it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I do too.
But that's petty. Instead of asking questions,
Yeah.
you just run your mouth. Grow up. Stop being a child and stop trying to bash something that you obviously can't top. So, I mean,
Yep.
If you want to be us that bad, just say it. You like the taste of our names in your mouth.
Exactly.
Petty.
But this
No,
year we're gonna go for we're gonna do our goal is 6,000 this year.
Awesome.
That's
And
awesome.
you know, if we don't reach it, you know, we still tried. And what it matters is the fact that, you know, Shriners does a lot. Jen was a patient at the Shriners when she was a child. They did her surgery. They did her amputation. So it's going to it's close to
Thank you,
home.
Charlie.
Charlie said it was posted as deleted account, and I deleted some people. So I got it. I mean, I know who it is. I bet $100 I know who it was.
Yeah.
Did you have a chance to reach out to Benny about it?
Yes, I did.
All right, I'll be giving Benny a call after this as well too.
This is a kid-friendly show, so we will keep it kid-friendly.
Anyways, enough with that. But like I said, Beard, I appreciate you and Risha's support for us. You guys were kind of ones that were like, "Hey, you guys doing the event, or what are we doing? You know, next year?"
Yeah. You
So-
guys are the originators of the event. You
Mhm.
started it. It's your event to have. If other people want to have events and raise money for charities, that's fine. I got no problem with that. But don't try to ruin the one we're having, because all you're doing is showing who you are, for one
You're
thing.
showing everyone. We already know who you are, but you're showing everyone that you're trying to fool who you are.
And you're taking away from a child, a family that needs help.
One thing I was going to say too, Beard, what you had mentioned to me when you guys donated that check to St. Jude's Children's Hospital, what do you and Risha still receive?
We get updates all the time
Yeah.
from St. Jude.
On what the money's being used
Yeah.
for.
Yeah, I even
Who is
showed, I
helping?
know after we posted the check, the little video of delivering the check, they sent it to St. Louis. St. Louis sent it to Nashville. And we got letters thanking us from both places, and we get updates sometimes once a week.
That's awesome. That's what it's all about, and that's what we want to do. That's our goal.
Yep.
You know, we started out the first year, we did NAMI, which is the National Alliance for Mental Illness. Then last year we did St. Jude's, and now this year we are doing. Next year it's going to be Shriners. So,
Yes. And Clay and Jen are wanting to do something after the event with the check, with anybody that's there that would like to go. You want to tell them what you want to do? Or you want me to
2-hour drive.
It's about a 2-hour drive, but we want to go with whoever wants to go, carpool, I would imagine, or separate vehicles. But we want to drive it to Chicago, to Oak Park, to the hospital that I went to for not only 18 years, which is the cutoff. They stop treating you at 18 years of age. I received aid until I was 21. But I would like, or we would like, whoever would like to go with to take the check there collectively as a group, or whoever would like to go. So you guys can see where I went every 6 months for 21 years of my life.
What is the Shriners primarily? What do they treat?
They treat like orthopedics, amputations. They do burn and like deformities. When I was born, I was one of 8 in the world had what I had. And there's
What was it called?
more. There's more now. I have tibial and fibular hemimelia. I had 7 toes, club foot, hip dysplasia in both of my hips. So yeah, there was a lot. Usually when you have hemimelia, you only have one, not both, and I had both.
And she's got a rad scar.
Yeah. So I was able to go until I was 21 because there was no other facilities around me that my insurance would take at the time. So they went above and beyond for me. And so I would like to collectively as a group or whoever would like to go and drop this off together.
Yes, and the awesome thing about that is you get a chance to see what all your donations are going to and who they're helping. You know, when we get those flyers, and I'm sure other people get St. Jude's flyers, but whenever you get a flyer saying your donation helped this child, you know, that child's never going to know who I am, who any of us are. And it doesn't matter because that's not what I did it for. Hi, Rachel. I wanted to do for St. Jude just to help people. And we all help people. It wasn't me, it was everyone. Together, we collected that money. We donated. People give when they didn't have to. You know, they gave when they didn't have to. And just to help somebody they don't even know. Miss Jersey Ray, how are you, Rachel?
Hey, Rachel.
We were talking about, Rachel, next year we're going to have Trash for Cash 2025. We'll be in Wisconsin June 21st and 22nd. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. Whoa. And it will be for Mr. Shane, please.
The blonde one said, I would love to join you for the presentation, Your Honor, Jen.
Yes.
Thank you.
There's a lot of us that would love to join for the presentation. What am I doing? I'm still a little irritated, folks. I do apologize. But hi, Grumpy Feller, when you are trying to do something to interfere with people trying to help children, I get very irritated.
And try to ruin someone's life.
So, Mr. Just Be Cool, how are you, brother?
Just Be Cool. I forgot. Haven't seen him for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. But maybe, hello, Shane.
Just be cool.
What's
Two
up,
brothers is
everybody?
in here. What's going on?
What's up, Mark?
Daggin Broski. Mark.
Just got home.
What's up, Shane? How are you, man?
Good. Had to take Alex out for dinner tonight. Can't believe that little girl's 28 years old today.
Wow.
Wow, I would have never guessed that.
Don't feel right, does it? I don't even want to begin on to say what that says about my age.
Yeah.
So we now have the banker in the house. Mr. Banker, how are you?
I'm good. Just so you know, I don't think I volunteered for the position. I think I was volunteered, but I gladly accept.
We want to thank you for that, Shane. We truly
Yes.
appreciate that.
Yes, very much.
It means a lot to a lot of us. And I was real quick on what Rachel wrote about. Let's see, let's get that up there.
One thing, though, that Mary had brought to our attention, Shane, is we might have to tie a balloon to your wrist so that we can see you.
It's okay. Mary can talk smack all she would like to talk. It
Hi,
don't much
Dave.
matter.
Rachel, you won't hear me bash a machine
Nope.
of any brand, any kind, or a magnet of any kind. As long as you're out there having fun, that's all that matters.
Absolutely. And that's what this whole thing is. Before, like I said, and Beard, you said too, these events are created to have fun, to bring people together, to be as a community. And
Come together and raise money for a great cause.
yeah, I mean, look what we did the first time. The first time we ever did an event, we raised $1,000 for NAMI, and we were flying by the skin of our seats, not knowing what we were going to do.
Exactly.
Following year for St. Jude's, We pulled up. I mean, Bucky was pulling up Mad Mag. One was pulling up bike after bike after bike. People were pulling up cannonballs. People were pulling up pieces of history. And we got together. We had fun. You know, we got together at our house afterwards. We had a bonfire. We cooked out. That's what it's all about.
Shane, you got one of these?
That's the biggest jack I've ever seen.
Do you have one?
No?
Well, you come see me this fall, brother. You will have.
Well, there you go. I am working on that as we speak. I've 15 days of vacation before December 31st. 6 come at the end of the year. That leaves me with 9 days. I'm sure I can make a 3-day weekend.
Awesome.
You just let us know. I don't know. We can go back to the spot we went before. There's another spot I would like to detect. I just got to figure out who to get a hold of to get there.
We can sit at the house and throw fake snakes at John all night for all I care.
That'd be fine too.
Yes.
Just hang out and have fun. That's what it's all about. We did have a blast when you were down here. We've been trying to get Clay and Jen to come down.
It's a beautiful country.
75 acres here. Just bring your kids, turn them loose. When you get ready to go home, we'll find them.
Like I said, if I wanted to burn up my vacation this year, we would be coming down by you guys.
Yeah. Mark said, bonfire, pizza brew, family. What else do you need?
Absolutely.
How much?
I don't know if everybody knows the pizza story from Nate, when we were in Wisconsin. So we all decided that we wanted pizza. So they ordered, I think, 2 pizzas, some breadsticks. Delivery guy shows up, didn't even have our order. He had a little pan pizza. I forget what all he had, but it was the wrong order. So they call, hey, we got the order. So Clay and Chris decide to go to the pizza place. When they get there, whoever had got our order was mad, went in there, threw their tip jar on the floor, threw the pizzas all over the floor.
Dude, there was pizza all over, even on the window, the glass. The tip jar was blowing apart on the ground. There was money underneath the refrigerator, everything.
Yeah, so they made our order brand new for Clay and Chris to bring back. Plus, the delivery guy brought our original order. So for what we paid for, like the little bit we ordered, we ended up with what, 6 pizzas, breadsticks, chicken wings. I forget what all we ended up with.
It was a brownie that was supposed to be a giant cookie.
Yeah.
And I mean, they couldn't get nothing right to save their lives. I mean, finally at the point, like, got some of the money back, and we're just like, you know what? Just give us our original order.
Yeah. And we ended up with 6 or 7 pizzas. I can't remember. They messed up big time. It was hilarious. Hi, Tracy. Yeah. So we're glad, Mr. Shane, you're going to make it next year.
Yeah, I this year was supposed to happen, and it just didn't work out at work. So if I have my days, I put them in early. I'm good.
So, you know, my video that I messaged you about and you watched, that was in a city park in Wisconsin.
Yeah, that goes to show that a lot of places that you might think get dug don't get dug, or the people that dig them aren't very good at it.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't even went back there yet, Beard. I've been wanting to, but it's just the rain, dude. It's been raining nonstop.
It's all right, Clay. Don't worry about it. Shane and I will
Just leave it.
We'll save it for you too.
So in that park that I can think of, I pulled out some silvers. I think 2 buffalo nickels. Risha got a V nickel, and I don't know how many Wheaties out of that park. And that's where also the park where I found my one and only bale seal.
Those are always fun too.
Yeah, it was, what was it, GW on it?
Yeah, it had GW on the bale seal.
That's kind of different.
And the only research I can find only comes up to 1 GW that was a president at one time. So I don't know.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was getting ready to say.
Yep.
And that park area where we were at was been a trading spot for couple hundred years or more. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, it's going to be June 21st and 22nd, 2025 for Shriners.
We're going to be in Wisconsin.
It's been set for 6,000. At some point, Shane, we will have to get information for you. So if people want to start donating, they have a.
Yeah. So what's the plan? Are we going to set up like a separate, like a Cash App, or what are we going to set up?
That's what I.
Trying, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, Risha's still a lot mad, which I don't blame him. Clay and Jen are our family, and and so is Shane and everybody in here, and we don't tolerate attacking very well.
That would be awesome, Rachel.
That would be awesome
Hi,
if you
Jake
could
Paul.
make it, Rachel, but there went that squirrel again. Yeah, we thought maybe something like a separate Cash App, and then when people let us know they donate X amount, we'll have like 3 or 4 people keeping the book. You'll have the book, and that way we can keep track.
I've done this before for St. Jude's once, and for other charities. There's really good ways of bookkeeping to where there's no conflict involved, where everybody has access. We'll figure out the best way to do it and keep everybody from.
Keep it simple, like T for C, trash for cash, 25.
Yeah, we'll figure something out simple like that, but we'll make you know what? We'll find a way to if you want, we can put it public so everybody can see. They can see their donation.
That'd be
Let's do it.
awesome.
Yeah.
So
Let's
then
do
that, I mean, I know how people get, and
Yeah.
you know, when you do raise money for charity, there is always a time where somebody, whether it's just or not, feels slighted or they may. But if you make everything visible in public, that's kind of like what St. Jude's is good at doing. That it's a lot easier to keep everybody content about that aspect of it.
Yeah, he
It's
does.
okay, Jay.
Shane has a buddy that's a good web guy.
Hey,
Yes,
Buddy
he does.
Biggs.
Buddy Biggs is in here.
I have 2 websites that we can use.
Cool.
But we did have an issue last year, Shane, of people accusing Jen of taking money from the event.
But she never handled it.
Risha and I handled the money the whole time.
She never handled
And
it.
we had 3 people keeping records, and all 3 people's book were exactly the same.
Yeah, I think Clay and I have discussed some of this stuff already, and you know what? There's pettiness in the world, and it just does not need to be in this group.
Absolutely. So Tracy Jones said, it looks like I will be donating, especially in honor of my 2 school friends who have passed, but had their birthday on the 18th of June.
That's awesome, Tracy. Thank you. Clay's going to get the Facebook page up. That way I'm able to post it across to your next Wednesday and every Wednesday until the event. Whenever we come up with the PayPal situation, that'll be posted on here.
And Zed's place just
You don't have to donate a penny. Come to the event, have fun, hang out. Jen's daughter's going to be cooking. It's going to be, I don't remember, like $5 a plate or whatever. So you don't have to worry about going somewhere, and all the money will go to charity. It's going to go to the event. It's not to pay her to cook. It's, if you spend $5 on food, that $5 goes to charity.
So Zed's place just commented in here. It said, I would love to donate my artwork, but I don't want to go through the BS I just went through this past Memorial Day on other people's channels.
Wow.
And I'm sorry to hear that. I really am.
That's
We
terrible.
are, Zed. People lose sight of what this is about.
Yeah. We would be happy to have your artwork.
We would be honored to have
Yes.
a piece of your artwork. I would be honored to have a piece in our home.
Yeah.
But Risha and I, Clay and Jen, talked face to face to an individual that was at the last event. And I'm not going to bash the event. They raised money for a good cause. And that's awesome. Hello, 403 Prospector. I can't even talk. But they felt talked about, ignored because they didn't have the funds donate a lot of money.
Mhm.
And that's sure we're
That's
doing this
right,
to raise
Rachel.
money for an event, but we're also doing it for a great big, incredible family to get together, have fun, hang out. Clay and Jen's going to have to find more parking space, or we're going to have to commute to their house, because after the day is over and we're all in the backyard and the fire pit's going and we're sitting around, it's just a great time. It's a big family atmosphere. We're all laughing, joking, carrying on,
Yeah.
just having a wonderful
403.
time. Maybe Mr. Shannon Dalton can make it this time.
Absolutely. Like I said, so anyone's welcome, but if there's any issues, you're going to be asked to leave. If you don't want to leave, you'll be forcibly removed.
Treasure Coast said they'd make some trophies. That'd be
That
awesome.
would be awesome.
Did you see the trophies Treasure Coast made?
I didn't.
They're railroad spikes and puts
Oh, yeah.
little legs and arms, and he makes a metal detectorist and he makes magnet fish.
Oh, I did see it.
yeah,
Yes, they're absolutely awesome.
those are really cool.
It is a cool, buddy.
Can I so Zed said that he
Give me 1 second here.
doesn't want to whatever because of the May blah blah blah. Can I purchase one? Zed, can I purchase one of your artworks for our event
Yeah.
to bypass whatever has happened?
Mm-hmm.
I may even purchase two because I like it myself. So
Yes.
there's that. But to bypass what I don't even know what happened, but I can only assume to myself and to cut all of that. Can I purchase one or two? All right. Yes. Yes, they are all for sale. So I don't know how to get a hold of you.
You should have an email.
Actually,
you should have an email on YouTube. Either that or change emails. Or
Buddy is your friend. I will reach out to Buddy for your info. There you go, Buddy.
Awesome.
Tracy
I will be
said
in
Ray
contact.
and Sonic will probably be going to this one. That would be awesome if they could
Yes.
come back for a
I
third
hope
year.
so.
Oh, there we go. Hold on. Let me just. I'm not very quick.
There, that makes it easier, Jen.
There's going to be
Oh,
also
There it goes.
there's gonna be
Nope.
bracelets and stuff as well too.
I'm not fast.
Well, I got it pinned up there, so you don't have to be in a hurry.
Oh,
Okay.
If anybody else is interested in Zed's artwork,
absolutely.
There you go.
let's check it out, because we may have to do that ourselves, because he
Yes.
does some pretty awesome work.
Really pretty stuff. I've always loved watching videos of that
Yeah.
stuff, making those.
But I'm looking forward to seeing Shane too, spending time with
Yeah.
him. Yeah, that'd be awesome if we could see you this fall and then next spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking to take a couple short weekend trips, and I've got one that I have to do already kind of scheduled, and then one I'm going to make something in the fall other than my anniversary with my wife, and I think it's going to be Missouri.
Cool.
Yeah, just let us know, brother. We'll try to figure it out. There is a spot I'm trying to find out how to get permission. What it is a racetrack. I mean, they still have races there, but they started this racetrack back in the 70s.
You want to cover this for a second? Hang on.
And the parking area has had thousands upon thousands of people in that parking area, in and out of cars. There may not be anything old there, but there is a good possibility of back in the 70s, people having silver in their pocket and losing it when they pull their keys out.
Absolutely. I will go dig anywhere. Honestly, if there's a possibility of something being there, I'm happy. As long as you can direct me in that. Hey, this was built in the early '60s. There's probably some George Washington quarters there. I'm in. I'm sold for
Yeah.
however long you want to dig. It's just I don't know. I get lost with the metal detector, and it's very good to clear your head.
Yes.
Where we went with you, the location we took you and Rob. Of course, on the other, they own three parts right there. So on another part, there's a lot of trash, but that's where I found my little 1800s coffin piece with the angels on it.
Yeah.
And we went there one day, and Reese is like, "There's nothing here." I said, "There might be some silver and gold here." "I don't think so." What did I pull out of the ground?
Silver and gold.
A silver and gold belt buckle.
You know, I'm just waiting for the one. I'm waiting for the one day that one of you pulls something out of the ground, and you try to be happy, but you're just jealous, and then you go backwoods on each other.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to happen. It almost happened in Wisconsin.
She tried to Charlie Bogart me, but I already had my plug done.
I just dug around in your plug.
That sounds very adult of you,
It
Reese.
does. It does.
1K giveaway party this Saturday on my channel at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You got to be a subscriber to win prizes.
Wow.
There's lots of prizes. So,
Meant to say Sunday, he said.
okay, but I don't know if my chat is behind on my phone.
Probably because you're a dude.
Let me get back out of here and go back in and try to catch up. Because I don't think I made 403 a moderator. There it is.
No.
Now you're a moderator. People can go check your channel out and subscribe. We encourage everybody in here to subscribe to each other. That's how we all grow as a community, is helping one another. And don't go to the channel just for the giveaways. Go for the content. Enjoy the content.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of stemmed that this next time. All the people that donate the memberships, they get extra priority in the giveaway. On July 11th, I ended up with 3 great sponsors that really helped out. And I never really like to ask, but so I bought a couple magnets, and then Benny made them kits. So thanks, Benny. I appreciate that. Also, Nocta Macro chipped in a detector and some T-shirts.
That's all.
I got my confirmation that those were shipped. So Dalek, thank you very much. She reached out and decided to help, which I thought was awesome. So that'll be 2 detectors. And then Predator Tools that I'm not really affiliated with, but they're a small company that I do business with. They chipped in a nice digging shovel. So that's just the beginning of what I got for the 11th. But everybody that has donated to the channel gets extra entries. So it makes it really good for those that support. So I wanted it to be a little bit of both.
That would be fun, Glenn, if I knew a place and had the resources to do that.
Yes.
I know a place.
In
Your
Missouri.
yard. Your yard.
Yeah.
You have no idea how many hundreds of times we've dug this yard.
And Jen, you have no idea what might be buried in their yard. I don't think they want every bit of that yard being dug.
Yeah, but every time they do a video and they're like, "Oh, look what I found, and look what I found, and look what I found."
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
I'm just creating a narrative. That's all I'm trying to do to be for
Shane's
sarcasm.
been here. Shane was a little nervous whenever he first met me, and then I picked him up the end of the drive so his automobile didn't get all muddy coming down the driveway. And he said, "I didn't know what to think about this bearded guy driving me down this long driveway back in the middle of nowhere."
Yeah. He's hearing banjos.
Rachel said she still got a bunch of stuff left over.
Cool.
I hope you're healing up good,
Yeah.
Rachel, so you can get back out there.
Yeah. I know that'd be hard.
Yeah, I found a Civil War button in our yard. I found a V nickel in our yard. She found a buffalo nickel in our yard. We found 4 silvers, multiple different kinds of buttons of Wop overhauls and Levi's and some older buttons.
Your button.
What?
Your Civil War button.
Yeah, I said that. My Civil War button. But yeah, we found some pretty cool stuff here
And I found that harmonica reed in the
in the
hayfield.
hayfield. Yeah, we were out in the hayfield because there's supposed to have been, well, there was, whether it's still that hayfield or not, I don't know. When I was a teenager, the people doing the hay, the lady decided to take her shirt off. She had her bikini top on and put her suntan lotion and all that on, laid her wedding ring up on the fender of the tractor. Then she took off, and then she realized that she didn't put it on and it came off the tractor. So we don't know if it is in the ground, if it got raked up in a bale. We don't know. But at that time, which when I was a teenager was a couple years ago, it was a $2,500 ring. So in today's market,
Who knows?
I would say it's probably a $12,000-15,000 ring.
He was hoping he didn't hear any in the driveway.
What?
Banjos.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
driveway.
He
Yeah,
was
if I'd have heard banjos, it'd have been over.
He just
It was
said,
too
"I'm
late
out."
at that point, though.
He already had you in the truck.
he got to stand on the porch and hear the turkeys gobble, and
Watch
we had
the
a great
deer.
time. Watch
I
Beard Light.
feel like messing with John. That's the best part.
Oh, yeah.
Man. It's fun. Oh, wow. Derek Claude.
Patty said she found something
Awesome.
today. It was a first for her. Video coming out Friday. Awesome.
Okay. I'll have to check it out. Well, congratulations on your engagement, 403. Getting
Oh.
married September 14th.
Oh, congratulations.
It's awesome.
Zed, we're happy we put a smile on your face. That's what we're part of what we're here for, is to have fun and make people smile, answer questions if we can possibly answer them about detecting or magnet fishing or
Child safety locks. Yeah. I got you, Chris. Or Benny.
Ben, if you want to pop up, I can drop the link.
Yeah.
Just let me know in the chat and I'll drop it back down there for you, brother.
Nate.
We had Benny on last week. July 7th is Global Magnet Fishing Day. And if anybody would like to be a part of that, wanting to go live or anything, Ben has a page out there, a Global Magnet Fishing page. Just let him know so he can try to figure out who's going to be live when. And if you're not, just go out and shoot a video and bring in some goodies out of the water.
Everybody got magnet fishing on them Sundays, and I got to work every Sunday.
Hmm.
Well, I think that you're going to have fun in Wisconsin, Shane.
Oh, I'm sure I will. I actually once I talked to Clay and Jen the other night. I don't remember which night it was, but I got a friend that's not too far away from them that I want to see while I'm up there. So it's going to be really nice. This guy, if he's not out on the road working, he's a trip.
That's awesome. And that's one thing that going to hop off. Bonus for me not to streaming right now. I can be here for longer. All right, Rachel. Yeah, rest your shoulder. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate it. Much love. That's one thing that when I first started YouTube, I didn't expect, I guess, was meeting all the people I got to meet from basically all over the world. You know, without YouTube, I wouldn't have got to know any of you guys, wouldn't have got to meet you. And now we're a big giant family.
Yeah, it's I remember when the whole live streaming just kicked off, and Clay and Jen were just starting their live out, and I was still just barely running one. And it's amazing how many of those people that were with us then are still with us now. It really blows me away that the amount of friendship and loyalty in this group. And when you talk about the bad stuff, the disagreements and the unfounded accusations, usually those things work themselves out, and everybody's just got to realize that this is a great community and there's room for all of us. And I just hate to see anybody fight.
Yeah, I do too. I try to stay out of it, but I have a problem with people being attacked, and that's just my nature.
Yeah, I get defensive too.
Sawdust City.
What's up, Dave?
How you doing, Dave? He made it in here.
Dave actually just messaged me, and he asked me how my day was going. It's going all right until some stuff happened, but the main focus was tonight of releasing the information about the event, which is going to be what, Beard?
I'm sorry, I was reading.
It's going to be June 21st and 22nd in Wisconsin. The event is going to be a benefit for Shriners Children's Hospital, which is near and dear to Jen because they are the ones that did Jen's surgery.
I was just thinking back to, was it last year? First year. You guys had the event.
Oh, Mark.
We'd already been to Clay and Jen's house and met them. And I think it might have been the next day. We went over there. We were going to go do something. And they were in the garage. And I'd already met Outdoor Influencer Jeff. But I see people trying to hide in behind the kayaks. And it was Jeff and Danny Dip. And Danny Dip come up to me, and you know how Danny Dip's got all these subscribers. He told me he was nervous to meet me. I said, why would you be nervous to meet me? I'm just no dumb hillbilly on YouTube, you know. And I thought that was kind of odd that somebody with that many subscribers was nervous to meet a little old peon like me. And just people like everybody else, you know, that we're all, and you'll find out, and Shane and Clay and Jen can attest, Risha and I are just like this when we're not on YouTube. I mean, that's just how we are. We love each other and compliment each other and happy for each other and try to treat everybody with love and respect, and we expect that in return.
Yep, you're absolutely correct.
But like I said too, remember the times that like we went to what was it, Walmart, when we took those pictures of the flower plants, and Beard got me like it was a little right behind my leg.
Yeah, I pinched him on the back of the leg and barked like a dog just as they're taking the picture, and Clay's legs up in the air like this.
Every time, man, he does that still.
But yeah, you got to have fun, you know. But there is a lot, like Shane said, there's a lot of amazing people on YouTube. There's some not so amazing, but there's a lot of amazing people. You create a family is what you do, is, you know, you become friends and you become family. Because I know that the three people on this screen, if I really needed something, all I have to do is holler and they're going to be right there. And I'm the same way with them.
Yeah, absolutely. I know one thing that I saw Two Brothers had, it came back out, and I saw a comment that she had pinned up. It said, I remember watching Clay and Jen. I would not leave any comments because they were the OGs and was not sure if they would talk back. So anybody that leaves a comment on our channel, I will always get back to. I will respond to them, you know, whether it was, you know, hey, thanks for watching, or hey, you know, appreciate your support, or anything like that. So it's one of those things that I try to take pride in with our channel, is responding to all our comments and stuff like that.
Love you too, brother. Let me do solo layout. So I don't know if Shane's ever seen that picture or not. But they said, everybody grab a plant.
Turn sideways.
You can see Clay's leg coming up off of the ground because I pinched him on the back of the leg.
It looks like you got a nice handful there, Beard. You're awful happy looking.
Well, it was pretty firm, honestly. I was surprised.
What did
We
you
had a
expect?
lot of fun.
Like Jello?
Hi, Nick. You know, yeah.
Nick was in that picture right there.
Yeah, Nick was in there too.
Show that picture once.
We would go in Walmart, and if one of us walked by the other one, hey, you're that famous YouTube person, just to try to draw attention. I'm trying
there
to
we go. That was the first event.
That was our very first event that we did for NAMI.
Yeah, we even had Swampy was there,
Yes, sir.
Yep.
and Don the metal detective,
Yep.
and
We had Ventures Dulo there as well.
Yep, Cal was there.
Just Be Cool was there.
Yep, Don was there.
Jenny Doobie was there. We had a lot of people there.
You sure it was his leg? As far down as I pinched, I'm sure it was his leg.
If it wasn't, he took the wrong profession, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Jericho was there.
Yep.
There was
Jericho
a lot
was
of
there.
people. Nick, June 21st and 22nd, 2025, we are going to have Trash for Cash for the Shriners in Wisconsin. The exact location will be announced later. Oh, yeah, I got that picture.
Clay will come
Oh,
and rescue
man.
you looking like this. Or like this.
Yeah, Jen's like, put it on, put it on. Like, no. And whenever she turned around, I was like, put that hat on, Clay. He puts it on, so I take the pictures.
Oh.
We have a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Even if we'd go to eat, we'd all get out of the cars. If we were parked like 40 yards apart, hey, you're that famous YouTube person, and people be looking at us. Now Ken is that famous YouTube guy.
Yep.
Ken cracks me up. He doesn't get excited.
Oh, like that in the restaurant. We come in deep. This is where we ate the first year at this restaurant, and this is where we've eaten every time somebody comes to collab with us, and every event we go to the same restaurant. And they
Fair
put us in the back every year, like just kids in the back corner.
Yeah, like we're going to get loud or something. How about some tiny hands and a hairpiece? Yeah,
Oh.
that's Pharaoh's. I love that restaurant.
They're
Pharaoh's
good.
Pharaoh's has got really good food. I mean, that's a kind of a tradition that we've always done. Has been Pharaoh's kind of go out there and we get their spot in the back, and we always have basically a family meal.
Would you bring me some water, please? Yeah, that's what it is. We just sit down and enjoy the time together. And
Some things in the past
miss
3
you too, Jay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've found stuff that people would only dream of finding up here, and it's
Walmart has seen some things in the past 3 years. It most definitely has. I mean, it's a lot of fun. And that's what it's all about, getting together, having fun. And if we can raise a good chunk of money to help out those in need, it's even better. I don't need somebody to know who give the money. All I need to know is that we help someone.
So, how many bucket list items since you've been coming up here have you retrieved, Beard?
Oh, mercy. Well, I had 3 on my list this year, and I got 2 of the 3.
First fight there, my first PP.
Yeah.
No, my second.
I remember
I had
your
never
first
found a bicycle, and the first year I found 4 bicycles.
We go big or go home. Is that what you're saying?
pretty much.
Yeah. Then I called Clay because I was hooked on something. Him and Jen decided to relax one day, so me and Risha went out. I kept hooking something, and I couldn't get it out. But oil kept coming up, and it was heavy. So I called Clay. I said, hey, I may need some help. So he shows up with about 10 other people, and we never did get it out of the water, whatever it was. But there was a post there, a cut-off post, and he looked on that post. He says, did you find this railroad lock? I said, yeah. He was mad. He said, I've fished in this spot 1,000,000 times. He said, I never found that. And then I also had a steel trap. That was my first steel trap ever, too. He said, you found this, too? Well, Clay, if you take a day off, I can't help it, buddy. But
Well,
yeah, I have no idea how many bucket listers I found up there.
Absolutely. I know Risha found something last time she was up here. I don't know if you released that video yet, but
Not yet.
I'm definitely impressed with what she found.
Oh yeah. Nick said that was a great time. I remember that day. Yep, we had a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's saying Ken reclaimed his horseshoe.
I bet he did.
But
Jeez.
yeah, it's hard to explain. You can tell people how much fun it is when we all to get together, but until you're there, you think like, well, I haven't met this person, so I'm going to be nervous about meeting this person and that person. When you get out, it's just like you've known them your whole life. You just start talking, laughing, having fun, hugging, and going on and picking at one another. Yep, there's the tiny hands.
So,
And we're happy for each other. If somebody finds something really cool, we're not mad or jealous. We're happy that they found it.
Absolutely, get it out.
absolutely. I mean, Beard, look where we went that one day while I was at Jen took you while I was at work.
Yeah,
Found your other bucket list item.
I did. I stood there probably 6+ hours last year, throw after throw after throw. Couldn't find one. This year, Jen took us there. Very first throw, pulled one out. Third throw, pulled one out. Like 5 minutes later, pulled one out. I'm like, I can't believe this. I stood here all this time last year, almost exact same spot. Couldn't find nothing, and I got it this year. But I'm still after a cannonball or a grape shot.
So, Traveling Hobbyist said pushing Jen out of the way to give you a hug.
Yeah, you about knocked Jen down.
I may or may not have shoved Jen out the way to get to Beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think I started that because the first event that they had, people would get there and Clay would walk up and he'd throw his arms up to hug him, and I'd step right in front of him and get him first. But I was going to say, you imagine sometimes what somebody's going to look like. Dawn the Metal Detective. Anytime she was on a live, you'd just see from like here up.
Back up.
And
Back up. There you go.
the image I had in my mind wasn't the image of the lady that stepped out of that car, because she didn't weigh 90 pounds. Little tiny woman. Just sweet as she could be.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got to get one of my finds because I already put this video out. I can't say it was a bucket item, but to me it was a really cool find.
You remember?
I'm listening, Jen.
Do you remember when we were sitting on the front porch and that random woman came storming up the sidewalk and then up the front walk, and we were all like, "Oh, who is that? Who is that?"
Yep.
And she stood right in front of me and she's like, "Hi." And I'm like, "Hi, can we help you?" She's like, "I'm Ann Mudd." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Okay, who are you?" She's like, "My Muddy Mess." And I'm like, "Shut up."
Yeah. As soon as she said Ann Mudd, I knew who she
it was in the dark though. It was like completely dark.
To me, this was a cool thing that I pulled out of the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
He just posted a short of that yesterday.
It's a little rough, but this is in the same area where the cannonballs were coming out, because it's a walkway that was an old train track that a train car derailed that had cannonballs and grape shots and all kinds of stuff for the Civil War. So we're thinking that possibly could be from that era. It's old, I know that, but I pulled that out. I was kind of freaking out over it. I thought it was pretty cool. Shane's falling asleep on us.
No, my phone just keeps going off tonight. It works bothering me.
Well, you'll get to retire one of these days, Shane. Don't worry about it.
I sure wish.
You remember what Matt found while we were there too? That ice tongs.
Thank you, Shannon. Yeah, he found some ice tongs, and he also, well, I don't know if they put the video out yet, but he also found a couple of, I'll just say, cans
I forgot if they
that
did.
were really, really cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, T. Yeah, it did stay in one piece. I dumped the mud out of it. When I got it home, I washed it up. I didn't scrub it super hard, but this side's a little roached, and the top's got a couple nicks, but it's still in pretty good shape for being in the water for however many years. Yeah, the can man. Nice hands, Jen.
Thanks.
Speaking of, Mark said, "Where's the mic?"
It's right here. Should I put the muff on it?
See what I have to deal with, Shane?
Yeah, it's okay. A little bit of crazy is okay.
Shandon, I really get a kick out of Jen's little hands. Absolutely. Dude, she's even got a little like microphone cover for it.
That place where he found those tongs and where we were across the river, I would love to get out in the middle of that in a boat and magnet fish.
Well, depending on how things go next year, I may have a boat that we can go out on.
That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Look at my tube. Look at my tube guy.
The flailing inflatable guy.
Clay won't let me turn it on because it says loud.
It's loud. Actually, does it work right now?
Maybe.
Are you going to come back
Oh,
and join
yeah.
the living?
I had to plug it in.
Did you get any response?
From what? From what?
Risha did something.
Oh.
So I got to ask, which one of you all has got the smoke detector battery that needs replaced?
Probably
That's us, probably. Do you keep hearing it?
Yes, I keep hearing it.
I didn't even
You're
notice
probably immune to it at this point.
Yeah, we are.
it. Dirty Meg Yackers are in here. Well, that'd be cool,
Jake.
actually. That'd be cool if we could get Jake there next year.
Jake,
1st and 22nd, Wisconsin.
Dude.
We're going Trash for Cash.
we're going to raise money for the Shriners, Jake. June 21st and 22nd. You'll be out of school then. You can come up and hang out with us.
That's what I'm talking about. Change in batteries.
Yeah. Just made Ken change the batteries in yours. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
I hear it now. I hadn't noticed it till Shane
I've
said
heard it since I
but
got
I've
in
been-
here.
I've been talking.
Real quick.
So we hope everybody can make it to this event. And I'm sure I will go live or Clay will go live at some point during the event. So
Clay's
if
trying
you
to-
can't make it, you can see kind of what's going on and join in the fun.
A wheelie chair.
This is a sketchy chair.
And as I've said multiple times, if you can't donate anything, you can donate your voice and tell people about this event.
Share button is free.
Yes. Clay and Jen are chirping, Ken.
Can't.
Hey, that rhymed, didn't it?
Funny thing is that when you say that Jen is chirping, I wasn't sure if you were talking about her personally or the detector.
T said I've heard it from the start and thought it was ours because it was so loud.
It's story time with Jen.
I'll have to check that out, Jake. That's awesome. I try to catch up as much as I can. And that thing you pulled out of the water the other day, I'm pretty sure I'll have to comment on it. That was cool too. You find some cool stuff. But hopefully you can make it up to Wisconsin next year.
Breaking news with Jen.
Marisha and I got married. It's called Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge, where they rescue lions and tigers and bears, oh my,
Oh
and all
my.
kinds of different stuff. And the last time we went, they had built these individual pens where they had like a quarter acre or something, you know, where the animals could roam around. And they had turned this deer loose, this little buck, and they said, now don't feed the buck outside the fence because we want him to go wild. Of course, we're feeding the other animals, and here he comes, sticking his nose over there. You know, we got to feed the little guy. We can't just ignore him. So we're feeding him and petting him and stuff, but nobody's seen us. Little hand with a little book. Where are you flying to, Annie?
Angie and Rick, sorry I'm late. I had a
Rick. Yeah, those naps are getting more necessary the older I get. So we were letting everybody know that June 21st and 22nd, 2025, we'll be having an event, Trash for Cash, to raise money for the Shriners. Everyone is welcome. Night, Brian.
Your hands are all greasy now.
We hope to see as many of your smiling faces as possible. Are you okay, Jen?
Yeah.
Don't accidentally swallow a hand. That might be a little. That might be a little rough.
Oh my gosh, this is intense. If you can see this, hold on, see. Okay, well, Hawkins.
Are you coming back?
Nate, that would be absolutely awesome, man. I would love to hang out with you.
Yeah, and that's another reason, Nate, for the date. So people that have kids, they'll be out of school. We're trying to talk John and Brittany into going. John's all for it. Beard Light is dying to go. Isn't that where he told you he wanted to metal detect? He told Chi-Chi he wants to metal detect in Wisconsin. Now, talking Brittany into it's another story. But the way I see it, if she wants to see her kids, she's going to have to come to Wisconsin. So I wouldn't either, Jody. But yeah, he's wanting to come up there. He gets an urge every once in a while. Of course, it's not bad now. It's 83 degrees, but yesterday was 97. The day before got up to 100. That's just too hot for this old boy to be out there swinging the detector, especially with no breeze.
So here.
Yeah, Beard Light, he likes magnification. He likes not anything that Papa and Chi-Chi's doing, he likes doing.
Gotta go get flat.
All right, Shannon, thanks for coming in, brother. Sometime, Mr. Dalton, we're going to have to meet about halfway or something and sit down and have a meal and visit for a while.
I'd be down for that.
Yep.
So it says Angie and Rick Family Adventures. I want to go for sure. Would love to meet y'all. Absolutely. That's what it's all about.
Yep. We'd love to meet you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie says, I don't do the heat thing either. Sugar melts. Yeah. Yeah, we'd love to meet you. We'd love to meet everybody. And if we've met you before, we'd love to see you again.
Seeing people return every year after year is an awesome feeling, just because of the fact of people seeing the actual, like, how much people actually care about what they do as a hobby or what they do as, some people do this as a career. It's cool.
Hey, Bad Company. Yeah, and just the camaraderie. I mean, like I said, when you first start to meet somebody new, our first year after we come up there and met you guys, and we're heading to the event, and all these people's going to be there, and Reese is like, are you nervous? I said, no, I'm not nervous. I said, they're just people like us. And then, get out, people you never seen before face to face, just like you've Known them for the rest, your whole life and hung around. It's fun.
Traveling
Yes,
hobbyist said it's gonna be the biggest party of 2025.
heck yeah. Yeah, I know you've met me before. I saw you this year.
Bad company is gonna be Sean.
Yeah, Sean. Seen him at Walleye Weekend. That's the only downside to not having it towards the end of May. We won't, and then first of June, Walleye Weekend.
Yeah, Walleye Weekend was. I mean, it's definitely fun. Like, you got to meet the lead singer of the band too, Lorenzo.
Yeah, Lorenzo was awesome.
Boogie and the Yo-Yos. Ow, Stella.
All right, Treasure Coast. Thanks again. Appreciate you coming in.
Go ahead, Mom Blue.
Angie and Rick, just a rookie compared to all y'all, but always make me feel like part of the crowd.
Yeah.
You are part of the crowd. That subscriber count means 0.
Nope, doesn't mean anything.
Nope, we're a bunch of friends and family hanging out, having fun. I don't even remember what my count was the first year you guys had that event, because almost everybody had more subs than I did, but it didn't bother me.
We were still only a couple hundred. I mean, Shane was one of the first people we talked to back then.
Shane and Brockton.
Shane and Brockton, yeah. I mean, Brockton and Shane both have spent time with me talking and trying to figure different things out. So it's awesome.
Man, Clay, Mary's throwing shade at you, buddy, by going to Michigan, not going to see her.
I know she is, because we went to the Rouge.
That was before we even knew who Mary was, though.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen Mary in the chat, but we didn't know. I don't think we knew her.
But see, there you go. It doesn't matter what happens. She's going to throw it either way. I stop by and see her every time I'm leaving on my way home. I go to her family reunions and hang out, and she still talks smack about me every time she gets a chance.
So Tammy
Good
Fadlock.
evening, Nate. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we're not going to stay on much longer, but we wanted to announce to everybody that we were having the event next year. Clay and Jen's hosting the event next year, and got a group of individuals behind them, helping them. It's going to be awesome.
Right.
We're not going to let nobody get us down or slow us down. They are the originators of the event. Like I said, if other people want to have an event and raise money for a charity, good for them. We're not going to talk bad about nobody. If they're helping somebody, that's all that matters. And we're not going to interfere in their event. We don't want them interfering in ours. We're going to be running a 94 Ford Explorer for the fair this year.
Okay.
That's Risha. Don't check your batteries. You too, Zed. And yeah, if you haven't checked out Zed's place, go check it out. Amazing work.
Yes, he does.
Well, you were here long. I got a pill for you.
No, I appreciate you letting us come up here, Beard, tonight to talk about the event. And I appreciate everyone that has supported Jen and I since the beginning, and everyone that's coming to the event. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, Risha said you guys hang out. We can talk afterwards.
All
Hey,
right.
you're welcome anytime. You and Jen, Shane, you're welcome up here anytime. You guys are family. You're not friends. You're family. Brothers and sister, Risha and I were just talking maybe yesterday or day before. We have some friends around here, but it's not like you all. It's not like you guys. It's,
Yeah.
I guess we have more fun with you guys, more in common. We got some friends that did live 5 minutes away. Now they live 30 minutes away. We hang out with on occasion. And it's not like the laughter and stuff that
Yeah.
we all share. So that makes it harder for us when we leave Wisconsin. Sometime we're going to go up and bug Shane for a day or two
Anytime.
and hang out and have fun. And
We might have to meet you because that's only like 6 hours,
A little bit more, maybe.
maybe.
Depends on how you drive.
Let me drive because Moses over here.
I will tell you, if you're following Clay down the interstate, you're not going to get lost because you're doing 80, you're doing 40, you're doing 70, you're doing 30.
Don't forget the ditches. He
Oh, yeah.
swerves
Now-
in and out.
If you're following Chris Maybe, you better be on his bumper because he is going to go.
He's gone.
If the speed limit's 70, he's running 80, 85, and he's gone. He don't play around.
Yeah, don't pull Beard's finger.
Yeah. Good night, Talca. Thank you for coming in. If you haven't checked out Talca Detector, go check them out. Awesome channel. Yeah. We were going somewhere magnet fishing, and they had got up ahead of us a ways. I could see them. I look in my rearview mirror, and I see these flashing lights. I pull over. Clay and everybody else just keeps on going. You must not have to pull over for emergency vehicles in Wisconsin. So they go by. I get back over. Here comes another one. Well, by the second or third one, they finally decide they better pull over out of the way. They
The
said,
first
"Yeah,
one
we
came up on me
I
so
just didn't see it."
fast.
We had 4 cop cars come flying by us. And then over on the corner, just from Clay and Jen, there was a person with
Yes, Annie.
a weapon, and
Hostage.
they had hostage situation. They had 2, what they call it, Clay,
2 county SWAT
SWAT
teams.
teams.
Bearcats.
2 SWAT teams. I don't know how many EMS and police officers from all over the place. And we're sitting on Clay and Jen's porch, and you just hear this boom. And I said, they just threw a flash bomb, and Clay's like, I think it was a transformer. I said, that wasn't no transformer.
Yeah, there was a delayed post, but it came in on the delayed post later that they were talking about that people that heard that bang, it was a flash bang for like a dynamic entry.
Oh yeah, it was loud, and we were 2 blocks away or 3
Blocks
Yeah.
away. It was
Yeah.
it was loud.
We all jumped. But we want to thank you all for coming in, and we
Yes.
hope that we can see you all in Wisconsin next year. Hopefully, this gives you all enough advance notice that you can start making plans now. Your kids, if you have them, be out of school. And come for the weekend, come for a week. I mean, there's no time limit on how long that you can stay up there. Stay as long as you want, but there'll be a 2-day event. Sorry we didn't get to the
Love you, Mock. The
Yeah,
giveaway.
absolutely, Mark.
Yeah.
Vince, I just got
the
your text
members
message.
giveaways tonight. We were going to
We
do
will do those next
we'll do them
Wednesday.
next Wednesday. We were going to do a members giveaway tonight, but somebody threw a wrench in our plans earlier in the live, kind of sent things a different direction. But no, it wasn't them.
No.
Wow, Shane. Hold on. Let me grab my wrench real quick. I'll throw a wrench in the plans.
Is that the one I had here?
Yep.
Hold on. Do you need me to hold it with my hands?
Yeah,
I was just getting ready to say I would love to see them tiny hands hold that wrench.
Stella, you might want to move for this.
Well, that was found the first
Oh
year
my
we
God.
were up there. And I said that would make that would I told Clay, I said, man, that thing would make an awesome sword.
Yeah.
So he put it in the back of my truck, and he was about to cry when he put it in the back of my truck. And I didn't ask him for it, but I could see it was just breaking his little heart to put that in the back of my truck. So I got it home, and I got thinking, he loves that wrench. So I took a wire wheel, and I wire wheeled it down, and I put some oil on it, and I had it hanging in my shop for a year, coated in oil so it would stop the rust. And I brought it back to him, and I handed it to him, and he almost cried. He was so happy to get it back. I see Jen's face.
because we don't have two of them now. He could have parted with one of them that falls on my foot every other day.
Well, I broke his little heart and I had to fix it.
Dude, I'll tell you, those things, those wrenches, it's all chain. It's huge. They're huge.
There's two huge ones here.
Any place to
I'm sure
camp around
one
it.
ain't gonna break his heart.
Angie and Rick, yes, there is some places to camp around the event. There's some actually places right around our house actually to camp.
Good night, Jay.
It's like 15 minutes.
15 minutes from
Yeah, like 10, 15 minutes away.
there is a place. And the thing too is if you wanted to, you could pitch a tent right in our backyard.
Yeah.
I
Just
have a
watch
gate up. No, I have a gate up so the
I
dog
was
can't
just
get
gonna
back
say,
there.
watch out for Stella.
Nope, we've already figured those accommodations out. We make it work.
Why are you so antisocial, Stella?
I make it work.
Yeah.
Why are you so Why? Okay.
And if not, there's that campground because I'd already asked if we got a smaller camper about just bringing a camper up and
Yeah.
playing Jen said it's got showers, bathrooms,
Yep.
even got a pond if you want to fish. It's got all that. But we're going to let you all go. Once again, thank you all. Thank you, Shane, Clay, and Jen for coming up. Thank you, everybody in the chat. We love each and every one of you. Yeah, Glenn, get a hold of me sometime with that gift, and I hope that you can make it up there.
Yes, that'd be
It's called Breezy Hill Campground in Fond du Lac.
okay.
I
Just
mean, I
FYI.
wouldn't have a problem with giving you a ride up there, but Risha and I might stay a couple, 3 weeks. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
So
I might be hanging out at the campground with you guys.
that'd be
That'd
all right.
awesome.
If we get that camper, I mean, we got the 26 footer and we want to get
Smaller.
a smaller one because it would just eat us to death in gas pulling that thing up there.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Well, they have tent sites and RV sites. There's pool. There's I don't know if there's hot tub, but there's a pool. There's like an arcade. They have food. They have. It's big and it's nice.
I know Danny boy.
night, Daddy boy. Night, Patty. Night, each and every one of us. Much love. We will see you next
Love you
week,
guys.
and we will keep you updated on the event
Yes.
as we figure more and more out as we go.
Absolutely. Thanks, you guys. I appreciate all you guys' support.